Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is well and that you had a nice weekend. It is June 24th, 2024, and I am Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, right here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot, where week in and week out, we take a quick look at exactly what's going on in the Antelope Valley real estate market. I feel it's important that local residents and property owners here in the Antelope Valley have a trusted local resource to go to follow along with how our real estate market is trending. Um, Often our statistics, our numbers, as I point out week after week, get lumped in with greater Los Angeles County. For instance, where the median sales price is somewhere in the 800,000 range, ours bounces between the mid fours to 500. So definitely some uniqueness to our Antelope Valley real estate market. Before we get into our statistics for the week of June 24th, always like to point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Real MLS system. And let's go ahead and get into our first slide here. There we go. Had a couple folks comment. That'd be nice if the numbers were a little bit bigger. So there we go. Also, I guess it kind of helps where I don't have to have my glasses on. So we start out the week with 697 active listings on the market. I actually looked at these statistics on Saturday, and we were right at 700. So a number of those properties must have gone into escrow over the weekend, and so that's a good sign. But we're still very close to that 700 range, up 3.4% from last week when we were at 674, up 8.5%, 8.4% to be exact. When on May 27th, we were at 643. And from this time last year, when June 26th, 23, we're up 35% when we were at 515. And where we really had a tightness of inventory due to increasing interest rates, just not a lot of sellers putting their homes on the market. So our pendings also took a nice little bump for the week, up 3.5% from last week to 472 versus June 17th when we were at 456. 4 weeks ago on May 27th, just up one, so less than 1%. We were at 471 on May 27th, and not quite caught up to where we were a year ago when we were at 505. Trying to keep on thinking that we might see a cresting of the 500, but haven't been able to hit that yet. But the market continues to be fairly busy, and so that's a good sign. So let's go ahead and get into our second slide here. And once again, we'll bump up the size of the numbers. There we go. So for the week of June 17th, last Monday through yesterday, June 23rd, 106 new residential listings on the market. And so it mirrored just almost exactly the week of June 10th through the 16th when we were at 105. So actually that number there, so let's go ahead and just do a live on the air correction. There we go. Should have been June 23rd. So up just one. So our pendings fairly close. Another good week of properties going under contract and into escrow. 80 down just a tick from the prior week when we were at 82. Median number of days on the market, no change, 20 days. And as kind of cover week after week, we're bouncing right in between the upper teens to the low 20s. So that's definitely a good sign for our market. While we are seeing some price adjustments, some price reductions, we are still seeing quite a few properties that go under contract fairly quickly. 20 days, median number of days on the market is good. It once again does show decent activity in our market. Residential listings that closed escrow last week, down just a tick to 48, down 15.8%. Got a couple pop-ups hitting us there, but that's okay. We'll work through those. Week prior, we were at 57, and our median sales price, this has no indication that our market is losing value. Just the week of 610 through 616, kind of a little bit of an anomaly where we had a median sales price of 532. We're back to where we've comfortably been for quite a while at 443.5 for the week of 617 through 623. And that median sales price just a little bit less than where our median list price is. So, in my mind, that's kind of reflective that some of these sellers that are coming on the market may be just a little bit too aggressive on their list price. And hence, that's why we're seeing a number of price reductions, as well as that median list price being higher than the median sales price. So let's go ahead and stop our share, and we'll kind of do a little conclusion. As I mentioned, I feel that our market's doing pretty good, fairly active. Interest rates are showing a little bit of reduction, perhaps a little bit of softness. So we're seeing a number of buyers that are taking advantage of that softening in interest rates over the last week or so. Also, there's a number of lenders that are offering within the first couple of years of taking out a mortgage, one free refinance. And so with the thought that we're going to start seeing the Fed somewhere late this year, early next year, start to cut interest rates, I think some people are getting in the market before it gets real active when interest rate starts to decline, and then they'll take advantage of that refi somewhere down the road. So with that, we'll go ahead and call it a wrap for this week's Real Estate Market Snapshot video. As always, if there's any other information about our market, statistics that you would like to have, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors, where we have proudly been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All righty, everybody, take care, make it a great week, and we'll talk to you next Monday.